Alright, this time it should be fully functional. Everything should be working. I'm hoping I haven't screwed up anything. Let me post a link to Discord and we'll begin setting up this world. Alright, let's see. I need... Okay, got the link. Very good. Posting the link to Master of Magic in my Discord. And that is now complete as well. And finally, we begin. He says it's really fast now. I don't know. I guess I'll give it a try. The worst that can happen is it can become horrible. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Alright, start. And we are playing as... Yeah, we decided we're going to give this guy a try. I'm kind of wondering if we should just be all chaos. We are goblins, after all. Hey, you goose. I mean, we have other interesting options. But I'm just gonna go pure chaos. Hey there, Ed. Pure chaos. Let's see. Gotta have that. Weirdly, corruption. The spell I've always liked the least of all the spells in the game. In Warlords, it actually has its purposes now. Especially when you're playing something like goblins. Alright, Blazing March, that's a must-have. Chaos Channels... Erase Volcano. I like my volcanoes. Wish I had nature magic to go with it, though. I always... Man, nature and chaos just go together nicely. I don't know. I like them. What do we want? Mystic Surge, Flame Strike. Let's go with Flame Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Flame Strike. Okay. Alright. We need our goblins. Okay, and we have banned every single other species from the game. This world has already been conquered by goblins. Hey there, sup? This world has already been conquered. We will simply conquer it again. And become the Goblin Lord. Still gotta be the labyrinth. I'm gonna give it a game. We got music again. Ah, I'm not gonna be playing random Toho music all day. I'm gonna give it a game. Man, it's hard. Alright, what am I even looking at? This is a swamp? Are you sure? If you say so. That's a grassland? At least the mountains look like mountains. Wait, that's a forest? I thought that was a gem-covered hill or something. Give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance. Okay, our starting location is pretty bad. Well... Go forth! Ooh, my starting units actually have adamant, even though we don't have an alchemist guild. How interesting. I definitely need a magic spirit. Yeah, this new music works well, actually. so far. I hate it. No, it's fine. I can do a game with different graphics. It's fine. I can do this once. Maybe I'll warm up to it. Oh, this volcano. I'll take Black Sleep. I think that'll have the most applications early on. Potentially, depending on what I'm fighting. Alright, let's find out how fast this is. So we have made a maximal world with 13 opponents. Maybe it's supposed to be mushrooms? The music has changed. Yeah, that's nice. Music is nice. Still has the problem where it resets every time it's interrupted. That's always been the real problem. But that would be something Cerevi would have to correct. Oh, you know what I failed to do? Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. One more goal a day. Alright, some gold. What is that? Oh, that's a hill, but this is a forest. But this is a hill. Okay, they're both forests. They just... I don't quite understand. Well, I suppose I'm gonna need another farmer now. Budding goblin settlers. How about we bud and then we use that to found a city? There are blue lines turning on and off. Did someone leave neon signs running? What is going on here? Why is this blinking? Well, that looks like a good spot. Ghosts and goblins, that is what I'm playing. How about that? Forced 30 FPS? No, wait, how did I do that? Why did I need to do that again? Alright. What does that do? Everything just looks so alien. I don't know why these blue outlines keep turning on and off. I think it's because some of them don't have it, so it's not... I don't know what it means. It just feels like blinking neon lights. It's very strange. So my capital's gonna have to become a military production center at some point. It's weird that it's only on some coasts and not others. Alright, let's see. There we go. Settler! I definitely want one here to get gold, silver, nightshade. It's a great spot. And we need to move up this way. That could be it. If it were more subtle, it might not stand out so much. Is it trying to seduce me? I'm not into that sort of thing. Sorry, little guy. Alright, go inspect that spot. It's gotta be right there. Yeah. Need more settler. Hey, how's it going, Drebard? No, it's 2 a.m. Alaskan time zone. But daylight savings time is running amok all over the world, hitting different people on different weeks, so, you know, that's a factor. Excuse me, I specifically forbade every single thing that wasn't a goblin. This cannot be permitted. You are not permitted to exist, sir. We may have to burn this. We may have a city to burn. Ah. The distance between us shrinks. How long until it is 0? Wow, 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 what a location. Oh my gosh, what a location for a city. I still have to burn you. Oh, really? The AI cities aren't part of the deal? Hey there, Twinfold. Let's try to increase our skill a smidge. Because I don't have anything to cast yet. Soon. We need a way to fast track these settlers out. We're also gonna need bowmen soon, which means I'm gonna need to get an alchemist skilled here. What is this, an oil slick coming out of the river? What is that? Huh. That is very strange. Doesn't seem to be a resource. Yeah, I did. I selected Rich World, I selected Adamant Fort, I banned every single thing that wasn't goblins from the world. Or so I thought. And, yeah, those are just kind of my settings. Wait, did this do anything else? Okay, yeah, melee attack. Don't care. Right now. Ah, okay. Take those bedroom eyes away from me. You're creeping me out. Alright. Beastmen. You're not goblins either. Well, there's only one choice. We'll just have to toast them all. Yeah. I'm gonna make it through at least one game with them before switching back. Maybe they'll grow on me. The music is nice. But, oof. Alright, we have to do this now. We need the Alchemist Guild so that we can begin printing bowmen. Would be good to add other things for economy reasons, but we gotta get defensive units, like, right now. Oh, hi. You guys can stay. Someone else will have to print the rest of the, settlers. I guess that's an okay spot. Once that gets some population up, they can start doing settlers. Yeah. Casting skill rising, but nothing to cast still. You know, chaos mages. But we'll start researching as soon as that library comes online. That's what libraries do. When you put so many books together, they just start generating research on their own. Little known fact. Is that so? Well, now we know what to do. If, Sup wants to make a jolly version. Hey there. How's it going, Digital? Oh, looks like we found something good. I don't think goblins can make as good a use of Orichalcon as some of the other factions, though. A dozen goblin settlers ASAP. Oh, hey, rebels already. Wonderful. Oh, did you? Weird. Yeah, I'm posting Seiken Zetsu 3 videos right now too. A couple times a week. Man, I love Seiken Zetsu 3. It's so good. Not perfect, but nothing ever is. about you make a quick spear? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've also got the remake, which I haven't played yet. It's supposed to be pretty good. Have you played Legend of Mana yet for PS1? Have you ever tried that one? Alright, get that. Get that. Get that. I want to build more things, but no. Then you'll make settlers. That's the plan. Work hard. We need a lot of settlers. That's funny. No, that's fine. That makes sense. Alright, get that alchemist guild, and we'll start producing the bowmen. None of the other cities have started up yet. Just the one. Yeah, I'm actually playing the, Switch version. The, Collection of Mana. The translation is kind of terrible. Like, the original game's fan translation was better. I don't know how they got just... Square, man. They're not who they used to be. But yeah, no, yeah, me and Schneider are playing through it together. I've beaten the game at least 6 times, because I know back in the day I played through as every single character. But yeah. Where to begin? They changed the names of a lot of things, okay. Which is annoying to me, but that's just me, because I'm used to the old names. They gave Carla this ooh-woo voice with W's all over the place. It's bad. Poor Carla. I really, actually, I do like Carla, and that ooh-woo voice with all the W's in it is just agony to look at. There's other points. I don't know, man. The characters... They just... I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. Yeah. She actually talked a little bit childish and had broken language and stuff in the fan translation, but yeah. Yeah. A large part of it for me might be that, you know, I played the game and it's in its previous state many times through. And it's like what? Why is he named Gourmand? He's Death Jester. He's always been Death Jester. And I'm so used to calling him that. That's just who he is. It's funny, because Carla is... She's actually an interesting character, gameplay-wise. She has access to healing magic before even the first class change. and no matter what you do, she'll always have whole full party heals. But where she goes with her paths might be the most divergent of any character. Her class changes can go all the way from like Archbishop down to Necromancer. And she can have straight up demon magic to blast enemies with. She's actually a pretty wild character for, you know, most of the rest of the characters. Yeah, it makes a big difference what their final class is, but usually not that big of a difference. Like, no matter what you do, Kevin is always going to be ripping things apart with his claws. Durin might have the second biggest change, because he literally goes from... his light paths, both of the classes, end up with healing magic and a shield, where he's the only character in the game that gets that accessory slot, whereas his other direction ends up with a whole bunch of elemental buffs and just doing more damage. just yeah, I feel like my sword's on fire now. Boom. Now I'm just gonna mess you up. But, yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. So you went for the Paladin or the, Lord class at the end? Yeah, we're going... I picked... Schneider picked Durin. So I got the second pick for my character, so I picked Kevin. And then he picked... Angela. He picked Angela. So we've got absolutely none of the status effects, none of the buffs, no saber effects. We're just a bunch of brutes. So he picked light, so he's got the shield now, and he's got cure wounds single target. So that's like the one spell the party has other than Angela's attack magic. Man, we need money, guys. Why can't you guys produce more money? Ha! In the bug fix? Why? Was there a bug with them? I know that crits were bugged, so that luck was basically a dead stat. But, I mean, it still affected, you know, a couple of things, like when you were opening chests, but luck was a mostly dead stat. I didn't know there was anything broken with the shields. Is it still broken in the Switch version? Huh, the shields were supposed to give an evasion bonus, I think. I am told that you can always identify an AI voice if you double the speed. It suddenly sounds terrible. I've never tried myself, but that's what I've been told. All those AI voices that people use on their slop YouTube channels, you can instantly tell if you speed it up, I am told. Alright. I'm not surprised. Well, what can you do? It's the version that we're playing because it's the best way to just... We have multiple controllers. Anything that I have to play on PC, which I'd need to do for the patches, it's not as easy for me to multiplayer. Lack of controllers. Alright, we're gonna start making bowmen with adamant weapons and sending them to all of our towns. Squaresoft is just not... They're lazy, man. They're super lazy. Oh, no. I meant, make a lot of those. You can keep the first 2 for yourselves. Yeah, I should be able to Flame Blade them. That should be able to handle most early game threats. We just need to spread them around all of our towns quickly. And we've got a good base of casting skill now. Yeah, I don't think that people would have much of a problem with it, as long as you don't touch the bugs that the speedrunners use. That's the one group of people who would, well, whine about it. So you leave the speedrunning glitches alone, and you fix other stuff. Speedrunning glitches are usually shit that nobody would ever encounter in a normal playthrough anyway, so, you know, why bother tinkering with what ain't broken? Most companies that were great once. It's been bad for the gaming space. It has been really bad among the gaming companies. Tragic. You guys really need a little more production. The problem is that forest isn't within your range. Just need a little more. Oh, yeah. The comics. Honestly, just Western entertainment in general has been, I blame investment, I blame the investment stuff. So I'll give my understanding of what has occurred for what it's worth. So, you have all these companies, and they were all of various sizes, doing their own thing. And then, well, we could talk specifically about EA, but let's talk about just more general terms, because we're going beyond just gaming here. So, you have a guy who's... One sec. Alright, we'll use for the example, you've got a trust fund baby, okay? This guy, he's got all this money, he thinks he's hot shit, and he's like, now he needs to make his mark on the world and prove to daddy that he's, you know... So he goes, he takes some business classes, and what's he do? Guys, all I need to do is increase profit and cut costs. I can buy something, increase profits, cut costs, and sell it again. And then I'll make all this money. So you go to, I don't know, take your pick. It doesn't matter what it is. A fast food chain, a movie, anything it is. Usually smaller stuff, not the really big AAA stuff, but the smaller stuff. You go in and you go, okay, fine, I'm buying this restaurant. Everyone loves the hamburgers at this restaurant. They have all these customers that come. Okay, we're going to charge... Now that I bought it, I did a leveraged buyout. Those are the worst. Okay. I increased the cost of the burgers by a little bit. Look at that. The profits went up. See, people are still coming here. Now we're going to make the burgers cheaper. They don't taste as good. But look at that. We cut costs. The profits are higher. Look at that. And, If they have two brain cells to rub together, after they've run this for a little while, they sell it off to somebody else who will try to raise things even further. But there's a problem. Long-term sustainability. People are going to continue coming out of habit for a while, but the increased cost in the decreased quality will mean that customers stop coming over time. So that's the first level of shit that's been going wrong with everything. These people who are not concerned with the long-term success of anything that they buy. They're there to basically flip it. So that's bad enough, okay? That's the bane of small businesses everywhere. These guys coming in, buying it out, and that sort of thing. The next level of it is the investment. Stocks, I lump stocks in the same way. Like, don't open yourself up to having a stock. It just creates a vulnerability. But yeah, no, you've got different kinds of investors, but all investors, no matter what it is, if they're buying your stock, if they're just handing you money, whatever the reason, investors are there for one reason. Not to produce a good product, not to have a sustainable business that will be great for 100 years. They want to make money, and they want to make money quickly. They do not care about 10 years from now or 20 years from now. If you're not making money fast enough, they will take their money, their investment out and put it into something that will. And this is a problem. It causes a whole host of issues. Line must go up. We need to focus on short-term thinking. We always need to think about how to make more money next quarter. We're not worried about 2 quarters from now. We're worried about next quarter. And this is poison for any industry that does video games, movies. Like, think about it. How many years does it take to make a movie? How many years does it take to make a good video game? You spend years with no product. No product, no product, no product. Product releases. But what if the product flops? And some games are going to flop. No matter how good your studio is, some of your games are going to flop. Investors don't like this. This is poison to investors. But you know, what if you just made one game and it had microtransactions? Oh, wouldn't that be so much better? You would just keep making stable money. While you're making the next game, you'll just keep getting money from the existing. Why make a next game? Why even bother? We can just keep collecting money from the microtransactions forever. Subscriptions were the thing before microtransactions. Everyone wanted to be an MMO with a subscription service. Even Dungeons & Dragons decided it wanted to be a subscription service. We all know how that turned out. Yeah. Bad, just dumb. I want to keep making Bowman, but I also really want other things. I'm gonna get a Miners Guild. I'm gonna squeak in a Miners Guild. I think that would help. You guys are almost ready to start spewing settlers. We're gonna go crazy on the settlers as soon as we can. As for the Draconians, I have no idea how I'm burning them out just yet. I could just keep making bowmen to do it. Let's see. You can no longer build all goblin specialists in one city. Yep, depend on terrains. And we'll have to figure out those. I think perhaps, maybe in the goblin's description would... Because that's kind of full up on stuff, but it would be good if we could find a spot to state what terrains lead to what units. I don't see space for it, but I don't know where else you can put it. There's got to be somewhere you can stick that errata. Good, finally got that. Yeah, the AAA companies, they have the worst case of line must go up. And buying other companies is a way to make a line go up. What if we bought Maxis? Hey, we're now more valuable than we were because we owned The Sims and Sim City and Sim everything else. Okay, print out a Sim game and then delete the company. We'll just make a quick cash grab out of it and drop it. Frickin' EA. Frickin' EA. I really think that the businesses that don't sell out are going to be the ones that win in the end. Late stage capitalism is going to be when the companies that are smart and did long time preference decisions are going to be on top. It's going to be companies that, you know, basically companies like McDonald's and stuff are eventually going to fail and break apart. And other companies are going to eventually take their place that didn't do this shit. And we're focused on their long term. That's what I figure. I figure that's inevitable. We're going to review our towns in a second. But hey, I could be wrong. Oh, you got a population of 1. What am I doing? No. Housing for now. Yeah, do that for now. Okay. I want to rush your mill, but these guys here, they're going to be doing settlers soon. They should get the resources instead. Yeah. As soon as that's done, you're going to go back to producing bows. It's not just a money mindset. It's a short-term gain mindset. That's a lot of the problem. A lot of it is going for the short-term gains and being willing to burn your products, being willing to burn all of the longevity of your products to make money today. Because people who just don't care about, you know... Yeah. Oh yeah, the AI sucked all the oxygen out of the room. All the investors went screaming to things with AI on them. That had a huge impact on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't understand the sports game thing. It doesn't make sense to me. Why people keep buying what's, by all reports, is an inferior product year upon year. But I'm not into sports, so I don't know. It might be as simple as the updated roster. It might be as simple as fans of football want the current football players in their game. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. That's just a guess. Because I can't make sense of it any other way. Not my genre. I just think one should be very careful about accepting investors at all. I think investors are very dangerous. If you own your own company, investors, you have to worry about everything from hostile takeovers to, any number of ways they can poison everything and ruin you. So, I get you have to have money from somewhere depending on your idea, but I would be very wary. Very wary of such things. Alright, everything seems good. This city is now ready. Okay. I need you to produce settlers as well. That's what everyone's gonna be doing. For a little while, anyway. And we're gonna start producing lots of bowmen again. Let's leverage these goblins. It has been very rotted from within. Yep, there's still a couple companies, big companies that do good work, like FromSoft and Nintendo. Although I have my own issues with Nintendo and their legal department. But, a lot of the AAA is just bad now. It's sad. We're gonna get Yasuke Simulator soon, though. Do you think Ubisoft's gonna survive this one? I don't think Ubisoft is gonna survive this. I think they're gonna sink. I think they're gonna break up and be sold off. Possibly in pieces. I'm not sure. It depends entirely on if somebody's interested. But Amazon has already decided they're not going to do the video game thing anymore. So who would buy Ubisoft at this point? Microsoft, maybe? Would they even want it? Maybe? It's really hard to say. So, I estimate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna burn that. I estimate I need at least 10 settlers. At least. To fill in my initial continent here. And I have to conquer this at some point. Well, now that's actually an interesting point. McDonald's is actually a real estate business, not a hamburger company. But they have some of the same rot. They own a hell of a lot more assets. Like, it is true. They own an incredible amount of land. But that said, while that's fantastic and all, they have deep problems with their franchise. Deep problems. You can look up the stuff on the ice cream machines where they're basically been intentionally sabotaged. Things like that are, they've been making some very bad decisions for a very long time that's going to bite them in the ass. I don't think they're going to remain on top of the burger business forever. Hey, just us going. So far the game seems okay, but it's early game. We won't know until we're further in, and then we'll get a feel for what the new speed is like. I set it to maximum with 13 opponents, so we'll really know whether or not the improvements sped it up or not. I'm gonna stack up some bowmen. I think the bowmen will be used to take the draconians out. No sign of rampaging monsters yet. A little surprising. I know it's still early game, but usually they'd be out by now. It depends. Franchises are weird, and they tend to have their own rules. My understanding is McDonald's doesn't own... Well, some of the stores they do own, but like, if the McDonald's opens up down the street from your house, McDonald's doesn't actually own that store. They're not in charge of who the manager is. So, what happens is, Bob goes to the bank and borrows money. Bob calls McDonald's and says, I want to build a McDonald's. I will own the McDonald's, and I will pay you for the rights to use your name. And McDonald's says, jump through these hoops. Okay, you jump through the hoops? Okay, you can build a McDonald's. You will own the McDonald's, and you will pay us. However, here are all the rules. The burgers may have to be made exactly like this. You have to use this brand of machinery. You have to buy French fries from this distributor. That sort of thing. That's my understanding of how franchises worked. Quiznos, the reason Quiznos isn't really around anymore. It used to be everywhere, but at least the ones locally all seem to have disappeared. That's because Quiznos decided to screw over their franchise owners. They found ways to say you have to buy this kind of tomato, and it was super expensive because they were getting kickbacks. And franchise owners were like, what the hell? I'm just going to change the name of my sandwich shop. I'm not a Quiznos anymore. I'm a Bob's Burger House. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And, well, yeah, that kind of sank them. If you make enough bad decisions, all the individuals who own stores throughout your franchise can basically decide this isn't worth it anymore. And that's how franchises die. There was a thing some years ago. We had a company called Little Caesars. I believe it was Little Caesars. And whatever legal snarl that franchise used, the person who owned the rights to all Little Caesars, maybe in Alaska, maybe just in my town, I don't know. Basically, he decided, fuck this. It is now the Great Alaskan Pizza Company. And Little Caesars couldn't open a Little Caesars anywhere around because of whatever legal nonsense they had signed with their franchisee. So, the Great Alaska Pizza Company took all the market share and just became the local pizza chain that everyone was using. Like, these things happen. So if you're the big, evil corporate franchise, you rely on the individual franchise owners, the people who bought the rights to make your product. If you piss them off, bad things happen. So, and as I mentioned earlier, McDonald's with the ice cream machines. You can look up the stuff. McDonald's screwing over the franchise owners in a variety of ways and pissing them off. Stuff like that just sounds like it's going to be poison to the longevity of their franchise. Also, it doesn't help that they went from the bright, colorful children's thing with the clown and the play place to gray conformity burger. Yeah, I don't think that's very healthy for them either as a franchise. I think they've lost their identity. I don't think they know who their customers are anymore. Also, the price tag keeps going up, which is, the opposite of it. Although McDonald's holds a great deal of real estate, I don't think McDonald's is as healthy and long-lasting as people might think. Like, they have a ton of assets, but I don't know. Little House on the Prairie? I've never actually seen Little House on the Prairie. I've only heard tell of it. Be aware, I don't own any stores. Like, everything I say can and should be suspect. Okay? I'm an entertainer on the internet. My skill set does not involve actually managing a franchise. So, I'm telling you things as best I understand them to be. And I am in no way trying to be to deceive anyone. Like, I'm doing my best, but, just always bear that in mind. If you get information from somebody who would know better, that should supersede anything I say. I'm gonna need a boat. I wonder what Tundra's supposed to look like. I guess I don't have any yet, so I can't tell. One of our ghosts will have to head north or south and find something. I'm just having a hard time telling what's what here. As for you guys, go ahead and patrol. I'm gonna send out a huge wave of bowmen to try to conquer this soon. Hey, he's got a theme song! Courtesy of Zune. I don't know, man. I would not have chosen a clown as my mascot, but they made that decision like 1,000 years ago. So, back when presumably clowns were more liked, I don't know. Hello. It has begun. Do you think 4 would be enough? I'm gonna go with 6. Although this'll tank my city's production for a bit. I guess I want it to be there. We'll just start walking. Oh no, food! Yeah, we'll make some food. Alright. Our objectives are of conquest. Still haven't seen a hero show up either. Oh yeah, they just made a Game Boy game recently. Like an original black and green Game Boy game. Their food needs to be cheap, it needs to be fast, and, I think that the children thing was the way to go. Families, I think that was absolutely the way to go with their franchise. They should have stuck with that. I don't know, maybe they looked at the birth rates or something and decided that wasn't the way to go anymore, but it seems like that should have been... At one point in time, I'm told they used to have Nintendo 64s that kids could play in their stores. Supposedly, they also created the Red Box for video rentals, because they couldn't think of vending machines with food in them as a good idea, but they wanted some kind of vending machine. Like, they've had all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Toys, video games, play places. I mean, it seems, you know, just stick to that. At least in the US, you've got your niche. I know McDonald's behaves differently in other countries, with different menus and stuff. Ah, lucky. I hope we abolish daylight savings time. I think of time zones in general as a mistake, but daylight savings time is like just the worst. Why can't I seem to get you to walk here? Pathing just isn't working for some reason. Alright, lots of towns are going to come into play, and lots more are behind them. Let's look through. What do we got? Go ahead, get that. And that's all my money. For now. Yeah, you get the whole family to come. You get them hooked while they're young, and eventually they'll keep bringing their kids in the future. Play the long game. Oh, cool. Maybe we'll have our first spell now. Alright, head all the way north. I want to find out what tundra looks like. Still can't pathfind your way to here? I'm confused why this is an issue, but... Oh well, whatever. Could corrupt... Actually, I don't think I need to. Looks like everybody has a swamp. Except for you. I could get you one. Alright. Make it. Okay. I've got a high casting skill, just nothing to cast. It's a problem with being a Chaos Mage. Not even a city buff worth putting down. Unless I want to pay maintenance on a bunch of walls of fire that wouldn't be doing me any good right now. But we'll have fun later with all of our chaos. We're gonna rip the world apart. Ah, Blazing March would be good. But also take a long time to research, so... Okay. Where's the next one going? Probably somewhere around here. boat. How would you like to make a quick trireme and then go back to settlers? I think that's the smart play. Alright, our settling is about to accelerate a lot. We're going to also need to make some road builders soon. What unit made roads? I think it was hobgoblins. So somebody's going to need to make the hobgobbles. I'm going to need a few of them. Fiery Fury, Bowman, Adamant. Oh, yes, that combination. See, I'm not sure yet. Let's consider that. Let's consider casting a bunch of Fiery Furies. So, we do have some likely monster spots we could attack with a group of bowmen. The problem is, would I be able to... Let's say we cast this, I don't know, 9 times for full stack. 9, 180, 270, plus 9 mana a turn. We'd probably need to get 600 or more back out of these places to warrant casting those Fiery Furies. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's worth doing with regular bows. Maybe with a stronger unit. Alright, let's say we slap down a city hall. What I want... Let's see... Tricksters! Man, these guys are ridiculous. Okay. We'll make a few of these. And we'll use them to build some roads, and then we'll disseminate them. Alright, we've got more settlers on the way. The next one should go here. I have a feeling that once I've done my attack, whoever survives it is going to be distributed. If anyone survives it. Ah, the purple wasps, yeah. Yep, we have lots of rebels. Chaos, I actually don't think Chaos Goblins are the best goblins. I think it works better with, oh, that's a good one. I think Life Nature Goblins might be strongest goblins. Well, I don't know what to do about this guy. Wait, yes I do. I know exactly what to do. Boat! Hooray for boat. Alright, we're gonna end up making more bowmen soon. So, level 0 goblins versus draconians. Who will win? have the same number of bowmen that we do. And they've got halberds and walls. And they get the first turn. We've got Black Sleep, Breakthrough, but that's only melee attack. Firebolts. Most of all, we have Fiery Fury and Adamant. Also, we have more ammo, because Draconians have really terribly low ammo. Well, you've taken out several of my goblins. And we have done very little to your archery until this turn just now. Alright, that was your last volley of ammo. Really? We're standing in some crazy bubbly garbage, aren't we? I kinda like it. It's interesting looking. I'm out. Alright, we want to get as close as we can before we get off our remaining shots. They are outside their walls. Which is an advantage, because they lose some of their defense. Gotcha! So we lost half of our men, but we took the town. It produces so much a turn. I should burn it and replace it with goblins. But there's no rush on that. Every turn I hold it, it produces cash. I don't know. It was at a friend's house. I don't know what computer he had. He was the same friend that introduced me to Warcraft and Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness. Back when CDs were hot shit. I don't know which number of King's Quest it was. I just remember it had the islands and it had the genie that was constantly trying to trick you into dying. And you would fake your own death to get the genie to go away. Air today, gone tomorrow. I think that was the game's caption. Oh, we're not going in there. Buy it now. Yeah, I don't know which one it was. One of them. It could have been 7. It could have been... I don't know. As I said, I believe the caption was "Air today, gone tomorrow." I think that's what it said. It had a magic map. You teleport to different islands, and I remember clearest the Isle of Wonder. There was a clam with a pearl in its mouth. You had to read a boring book to it. Oh, shit. No! I need to get an archer across. Why? I can black sleep 2, but there are 3. I've also could just throw fire bolts. I'm gonna make lose some guys. I'm gonna make this expensive for you. Darn. I mean, this is using up a lot of mana crystals. Alright, that's no limit. Do I keep the ship? No, I lose the ship. Crap! That's annoying. Hey, somebody finally has spell books. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's how it would be. Oh, hey, I don't need it anymore. Yes, I do. Because I still got to get one over there. Okay, you're up. And you are going here-ish. Wasps are immune to bows. This is a problem. To get a third casting of Black Sleep, I'd need 7 more. Wall of Fire does nothing. Oh, yep, okay, 6. That's the one it was. Well, is he gonna burn the city? He actually kind of hard counters anything I can produce at the moment. For the moment. Alright, Hobblegobbles. Also can't attack a flying unit. I need the flamethrower, man. Alright, our objective is to connect roads, because that'll improve the economy. The economy is improving. And we're going to produce a lot more settlers soon. Means I'm gonna need to make more bowmen. Yes. That's right. The Waddle of Doom has come. Waiting for a boat to pick you up. Alright, you can just wait. I need to make more bowmen. A lot more bowmen. I'll get one more road builder first. Oh, hi there. One more turn of waiting. Okay. Much as I want to build more of those, we need bows. And honestly, tricksters would be good. Those would deal with bees. Wargs and wasps. How annoying. I really want the flamethrower, guys. I don't know how to make them. We need to investigate. Okay, that's worrying. I'll have to see what I can do about that. Quick check. No arsonist. What else? No arsonist. Probably need a forest. Okay, arsonists are out of the picture for our capital. I can build mechanics. Probably end up using a trickster in every city. That's probably the direction I'll go. A trickster in every city. I don't know what I need to construct the arsonist. Maybe the forest? That's not it. Not a forest, swamp, hill, mountain, or grass or river. I don't know what terrain the arsonist is tied to. I do not have any other options at the moment, so we'll just ignore them for the time being. Maybe I'm secretly only 12 and my friend was just really into retro games. You ever think of that? Go ahead and spit out one more. And then this city will get to producing something else. Okay. put those up there. Okay. Looks like that's a good spot for you. Yeah, we'll put out a handful more bowmen, then we'll make the tricksters. Maybe the volcano lets you make arsonists. We can try that. I doubt it. But we can try. Or the sea. The arsonists just really hate the ocean. Alright, here we go. We knew this was coming. I'll still get 2 shots of black sleep. Ooh, first try, okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I think this town just got burned. Well, shit. At least the wasps are gone. That it happens. What can you do? Alright, go this way. Okay, hop in. Okay, you're getting around there. Go retake shed goo. We'll have a new settler soon. Okay, you guys are going to produce resources. So many resources. Yeah, we'll figure out what to do from there. Just make resources. You are a resource town. Alright, quick question for you. No arsonist. I don't think any of my cities can do it then. So the only options left are desert and tundra. Or coal. I mean, that would make sense. Arsonists need coal. That would be an understandable restriction. Alright, we've got a lot of settlers coming out. We will settle this land once and for all. Oh, this is what tundra looks like. Like cake flour. Okay. Okay, you're gonna go there and replace that. I think this is a fine place for you to go. You are now going to produce... Actually, no, you can make more settlers. This one down here can be another resource now. Oh, Mechanicans Guild? Oh, there it is. We'll figure out the rest later. Alright, cities are going to start producing lots of resources for me. Let's do this one as well. Great. The roads will start linking up. Everything's going to be fantastic now. Huh? Blue house? Hold on, I'll look it up. Not on my next turn. I'll see if I can figure out what you're talking about. Okay. Fellow Chaos Mage. Oh, how's it going, Rajak? No, this boat has like 3 settlers and multiple archers on it. Shit. You had these boats here. No! Tlaloc has crossed a line now. I'm clicking on the blue things and they're not... yeah, I don't know what to do with those. Tlaloc! Oh, he just killed 2 settlers with that. Alright, that does it. Where he lives, but I will find out. I bet it's that way. About that. Not one of them made it to shore. Ah, man. It's had so many years of additional content. But it looks pretty much like we're going to be doing Terra Invicta. So... much more time will be spent on the strategic layer, I think. Don't know where his ships are, but... too good. everything. So annoying. Going this way. Grr, go clear it. And you must seek out Tlaloc. We need to find him and put an end to him. That is absolutely true. Inevitably, those and more. Huh? I'm not sure where that issue is. There's probably a ghost somewhere. Okay, good. Link up to there. There those assholes are. Yeah, alright, we'll be ready to resettle that city soon. I need at least one, two, probably at least three more. Alright. Well, I will be getting a position that will put my schedule... I'll be getting a similar position at the same pay, but will change my schedule dramatically. Very dramatically. I'll let you guys know when I get more of it figured out. But I do have a position lined up. So. Alright, as expected. Why don't you go ahead and attack? Go on, do it. Research is doubled. Okay. Well, we'll do a little of that. Go on. Attack! Go on! pure chaos specialist. It costs me less to hurl to just huck fire than it costs you. And we're in the middle of my conjunction. Sure. It will be about... It would be about a 9-hour difference in when I go to work. But I haven't figured out how that would affect the streaming yet. Got any more? That cost you a good amount of mana crystals, didn't it? Alright, you stupid things. I'm getting my town back. This ended up costing me way more ships. Started a war over ships. Still mad about that one you sank with the settlers in it. The next one goes there. Oh, and I'll need one there. I need more settlers. Make more settlers. Ever more settlers. I don't know, I might keep my streams at the exact same time and just flip my sleeping schedule on its head. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do things yet. I've still got months, so... I somehow doubt she's a Chaos Mage today. When I get Blazing March, any Chaos Mages will offer to trade, if they have anything. So that luck's gotta be over there. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him. Wait, you were supposed to be building. Okay, that's probably enough bowmen. I need a trickster in every town immediately to protect from the bees! There. Yes, yes. That one's still going there. That'll be distributed. Kinda want to put another hobgoblin down. Oh well, it's trickster time. Let's just keep them coming. I might... I mean, I need a consolidation period after the first great settler push. But then I'm gonna need to consider building over yonder. I might need another settler push or two. I also need something to clear out these caves and lairs and things. I'm thinking of trying to make night goblins and, well, we'll see. You're a dick. Yeah, I'll take your circle. Alright. Let's put one up there. We'll start in that corner. I guess I'll put you there. Now this island can use 2 settlers. Otherwise, we'll probably stop the settlers. It's consolidation time. Alright, aside from... what else do I need? And who's gonna make it? I still kind of want to burn this down and replace it, but alright, let's say you guys stick around. Would end up giving you the ability to produce adamant units. But it'll be a while. A long while. The tricksters are good. Nobody else really has much. That one was just refounded. So the best I could do is probably spider riders. Or, could make some mechanicans. Maybe. Probably this city. Probably make... Contemplating. I need more units. I really need to find Tlaloc. Tricksters and bowmen can probably hold the line for a while. But I'm gonna need war bosses. Doggone it, Tlaloc. You're not even conquering it, you're just burning it. I still don't know where he lives. We're still looking everywhere. Right before the guy would have arrived, too. What a dick. Go ahead, attack something else. See what happens. Your guy's on his last hit point. Today's Easter candy is chocolate footballs wrapped in tinfoil. Cheap. Alright, now you've lost a hero. Considering I lost a city, the trade favors you, though. Yeah, just take the northernmost point. It's fine. Yeah, that Vampire Lord's gonna be a problem. I'll have to put a boat there. I have no idea where this jerk is. These tricksters, they cost maintenance, you know. Might as well replace the burned city. Well, I have one guy that's being a pain. He's killed 2 settlers and burned a city. And I don't know where any of his stuff is. He just keeps sending crap to my territory. Other than that, I'm doing... Oh, and I had 1 city burned by monsters. But other than that, we're going with the standard goblin play of lots of towns under construction. Guarded by, bowmen and spearmen. I don't know how to make arsonists, so I'm gonna have to make do with tricksters. Okay. As expected. Crap, he's got more stuff here. Where are you coming from? Kind of wish this conjunction would end. I have a clear enemy that I can't find. It's a problem. I have no idea where he lives. When I find him, though, I'll have to start contemplating what kind of army to send. I'm contemplating going with the Doom Wheels. I'm also worried about this rampaging monster here. Yeah, this could be a problem here. Can't use Black Sleep on them. Alright, that went well. Only 119 inhabitants lost. For goblins, that's considered just another Tuesday. These sparkles really make me think that it's a node nearby that's been melded. That's what my instincts say about it. Over there-ish. Alright, good work. We will want a road connecting here to here. You can wait to see. Okay, good. To start producing a little mana. Yeah, I haven't had those since I was a kid. Yeah, that was an eternity ago that I saw those. Oh, good. Alright, replenish that. That's Jafar. Where are my Chaos Mages? You just sit and wait. What the heck happened here? This might be the right territory. Skipped a turn. Darn it, you guys need to produce faster. If only I could increase your production speed. I could, but it would cost a lot. We really need those tricksters now, but... No, I think that there's a Dark Elven city that raided. I think that Tlaloc built a goblin city there, next to the Orhalcon, and then a Dark Elven city sent rampaging magic knights and took it from him. That's my read. We'll see soon. making the tricksters for now. Yes, there are. I'm familiar with a lot of the German stuff. I got a lot of those every year growing up from relatives. Not familiar with the stuff outside of that, though. It would honestly probably be a heck of a flashback. But I'd need to set up a temporary P.O. box. Alright, another of Tlaloc's ships go down. Yeah, the German stuff has a completely different taste from anything you can find in the US. Like, just completely different. And I don't have the language to explain just what a difference it is. Research speed is slowly getting better as more and more cities get their stuff together. I still need 2 settlers for that island. But otherwise, I think we'll just push out 2 more settlers to there, and otherwise we're going to stop that and just go all in on trying to get an economy hobbled together. Hey there, James! I have never had either. Although I think some of the chocolate companies their factories are in those locations. I think some of the US chocolate companies get their stuff from there. But I bet you they use different ingredients in the stuff heading for the US. You're gonna go build roads that way. Tlaloc located. That city's bigger than any of mine. Okay. Let's get a couple bowmen real quick. And you're gonna have to quickly spit out a new trireme to go to the island. That's a worrying stack. But I think it'll be okay. Now that would be interesting. Yeah. Everywhere. So Dr. Pepper, I don't know if it's still this way, but when I was a kid, we drove through Canada and were surprised. Dr. Pepper had a completely different flavor in Canada. It was a much softer, kind of a sweeter cherry flavor. And yeah, up here in Alaska, we used to periodically get that flavor in place of the regular, just seemingly at random sometimes. Okay, I need you to connect to here. that guy lives. Go ahead and make the last one. Alright. The last couple of settlers are about to depart. Alright, I need to get just a few more casting skill and I'll be able to cast 3 Black Sleeps in one fight. Ugh, I have no idea. Good question. I guess it depends on what kind of shipping you use. I imagine in a boat it wouldn't be so bad. Aha! Our first hero! He wants all my money. He can cast healing. And most importantly, he'll generate income every day and pay for himself pretty quickly. Another city that was conquered by dark elves. Tlaloc seems to be losing to neutrals. Okay, now as long as nothing bad happens to this ship, we should be set. That means no more settlers! Finally, you guys can get to work on all sorts of other things that will make me wealthy. Okay. I still need a handful of tricksters, though. Ah, well. Seems like Cerevi left a lot of the variables unmoddable that should have been moddable. Modding must have been an afterthought when he was putting his thing together. How sad. What can you do? Shit, the bowman hasn't arrived. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're gonna find out what traps can do. How long till they install another trap? Okay, 1 turns. Still not recharged? I thought you said recharging 1 turn. Recharging 0 turns. Can't cast while recharging for 0 turns. Huh. Did the trap work? I saw the wall of fire work, but I don't think the trap worked. I am confused. It did. It stepped on the trap. I know it did. We have another trap here. We left it right here. Nothing happened. That I can tell. Maybe they're immune to traps. Well, I'll use the wall of fire instead. Yeah. I can't tell what was up with that, so we'll just... we'll try it again later. It might just be that non-corporeal creatures are immune. Maybe they don't trigger the traps because they don't have weight? I don't know. Unreachable. Fine, go there. Yeah, I think Tlaloc lost at least 2 cities to the neutrals. That's rough, buddy. Here's the Dark Elven city they're all coming from. And he's busy messing with me when he's got that going on. Alright. A few more tricksters and all my cities will be good to go. Just send a shipment over that way too, but okay. Alright, there we go. One for you. Just a few more of these tricksters. We're definitely going to want to make barracks and stuff after this so that future soldiers are more strong. I need to bank up a little more money. A Mechanican's Guild would do wonders for this city's production. I also need to throw a hobgoblin to that island. Hello! Do you have chaos books? Please? I really would like to meet some friendly chaos mages to trade with. Sure, I'll agree to a ceasefire. Is that another neutral city? He lost another city to the Dark Elves. Look at this. He has lost at least 3 of his cities to the neutrals. Whoa. That's huge. That's crazy. That's insane. That he hasn't been able to take back. He started with multiple Aura Halcon. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna suss out what's going on over there, and we're gonna put together an army specifically anti-Tlaloc. Wow. That sounds like a lot. But then again, I have no context for what a kg can be. That sounds suspiciously like a European measurement. That's not donuts per bald eagle. What is that? Heretical measurements. Yeah, there's no way he had chaos. This one random town there. What is Jafar doing? Yeah, go ahead and connect up to there. Then you can build the other way. Put that there. Uh-oh. Fire giants. The monsters are getting more dangerous. We gotta hurry up and get these guys out. Pronto. I'll just keep alternating bowmen with tricksters and getting them out there. As soon as I have enough cash, we will immediately make purchase of a Mechanican's Guild, and then we should be able to put out a trickster every turn. I don't know, I kind of want to make spider riders. I kind of like the night bowmen. But I'm kind of leaning towards mechanical units all around. They do seem pretty good. Crap. Well, it's a good thing I got that guy here when I did. that didn't go well. But we had to try. No! Oh crap, well that's not good. And you guys have fire immunity, right? Of course. So I can't throw fire at you. Well, that limits my my options a little bit. You can't animate their ammo. You can't use rust on them. Black sleep won't work, will it? Maybe it would. It's just terribly unlikely. Okay, well, that's great. The city's gonna burn, and it's one of my good ones, too. I can't handle enemies of this caliber yet. When most of my spells don't even work, I mean... yeah. Oh, they didn't destroy the city, they just burned everything. Well, that's not as bad as it could have been. I mean, it's still a disaster, but not the disaster it could have been. Alright, well, let's get this there. Oh my gosh, I need food. Alright. Tax-free? Huh. His stuff is being sent at me rather than the dark elves that are wiping him out. Here's goblins losing to draconians. This is fascinating. This is fascinating information. It looks like the AI doesn't know how to play a goblin. It looks like the AI are losing on all fronts when they're told to be goblins. I wonder if that'll hold true. That's very interesting. I do like that there are multiple different forest tiles, but I'm gonna go back to the legacy tile set after this game. I need to see what the Arcanus tile set looks like first, though. Very concerned about those fire giants. I don't have a good way of dealing with just enemies of that level yet. Okay, you need to build a road that way. Okay. Meanwhile, make it happen. Alright, there we go. Finally, many turns of production spent, but I think it will have been worth it. So, tricksters aren't good enough. We'll need to increase our military spending. I'm not sure what draconian unit I even want to support them with. I'll have to go poking around. Found his capital, finally. Let's consider. Saints wouldn't be the worst. The Saints. Oh, Cathedral. Well, that's a bit of doing. These would be a fantastic support unit in all my cities. I could see mixing this in. Maybe that's the direction we go. They're expensive, but maybe that's what the Draconians provide? And then, hold on, let me think about this. Because I don't have the Arsonist. Or do I? We have another thing to check. Now that this city with the desert tile tell me. No arsonist here either. What does the arsonist need? It's got to be tundra then, right? That's the only thing left. It must be tundra to make an arsonist, unless it's coal. It could be coal. Unclear. The AI has not... Well, it's not definitive now. But what I'm observing... So the AI has lost 1, 2, 3 cities to neutrals. Where he's just lost many of his cities to neutrals over here, and he hasn't been able to take them back. And then I'm observing other places where the AI was losing their goblin cities to neutrals as well. Wasn't there. Where was it? I'm not sure where the other spot was, but I saw Draconians had taken somebody else's cities. And again, neutrals. I didn't give the neutrals any advantage. So the fact that I'm watching the AI lose cities to neutrals is suspicious. But it's not confirmed. We'd have to play more to see. Uncertain. Not a definitive statement, but that might be the case. If I can't have arsonists, What would it be that I'd want? Spiders to bring them down to the ground? Or something else? There we go. That's good. I'm going to push some research. We've got a pretty good casting base at this point. We need some spells. Okay, this one and that one. Just a few more of these tricksters. Rush you. Try to get them to produce units faster. The roads are almost complete. Basically, the foundations of our empire are almost set, and we'll be wanting to go off and invade the rest of the world. Maybe arsonists are on the other side of the, one spell. Tree of Knowledge. Maybe that's where they are. Because I'm wondering what to do about the wasps. Really, that's my problem about fighting Tlaloc, is he uses a ton of wasps, and it's like all of my answers are iffy. Except for fire! And I can't find the arsonists, so I'm like, grrr! How do I deal with them? Once I have an answer to the wasps, I can go to war and clean his clock. I think you guys need a shrine. Cash. Alright, that's fine. Next turn we can buy the shrine. It'll help. Alright, Blazing March, 2 turns. Ideally, whatever army I'm going to use to fight Tlaloc, I could level up on some random nodes and layers here first. Maybe catapults could kill the bees? It feels like a really weird army to dispatch, but... So, since I chose Adamant Fortress, everyone should have Adamant in their capital, right? Let's check. Doesn't say. But every time I take somebody's thing, I should get an Adamant, right? Or is that not how it works? Another city taken by goblins. So he's lost at least 4. Cockatrices, water elementals, and wasps. Tough. Rousers. Well. Yeah. I hear ya. I'll move my troops. Thank you, Rory. Thank you, Buster. Turn to show up. Again, this is a bit much. Uh-oh. That didn't do much. This is very concerning. Oh! Oh no, the road! Oh crap. Well, that clinched it. We're gonna lose this fight too. There's no hope. Right, actually I think the water elemental is probably immune to fire. The same city that was burned down earlier. We will attempt a trap. Let's see if it does something to him. It stepped on the tile with the trap, and again, no damage. The traps, this is 2 fights now. The traps are doing 0 damage. For whatever reason, the traps are broken. Install the trap again. I cannot even see the trap. I can't see one. Oh, now they're going that way. Yeah, I can't even see the trap going down, and the traps don't seem to be doing any damage. So, something's broken with the traps, I think. Yeah, I've never heard roll sign before. The auto-saving after something bad happens feels artificial. Roguelikes where you just never save, or games that are just always saved perpetually, it doesn't feel as stupid. Alright, finally got Blazing March. Oh, this city just got messed up. Alright. It looks like Yellow might be the major player this game. He seems to be all over the place from what I can tell. More of those. Tree of Knowledge seems important. Ah. But it also did not damage a water elemental. It did not damage incorporeal. And it did not damage a water elemental. So a phantom beast and a water elemental have both been immune to traps. If traps are fire damage, that would explain the water elemental, because water elementals, I think they're immune to fire, right? I think. Oh, a second hero. And a fan favorite hero. You come with Supply Commander. One for you. Even after dismissing 2 of my magic spirits, I still have a ton left. Oh, you started out at level 4. Wow. Cool. Well, then it should have hurt the water elemental. But the water elemental wasn't hurt. I also can't tell if the trap is on the tile. It used to darken the tile, but the new tile set isn't darkened by the trap, which makes it hard for me to tell if the trap even is there or not. Almost finished our road network. What is the way to make arsonists? Ah, okay. I see. Now we're talking. You should be trading me 2 for 1 on this. Yeah, I have a city with a chaos node. I tried to make arsonists there and it didn't show up. Let's try it again. It's a fighters guild, right? Let's go look. Because that's one of the places I tried. I can always use Raise Volcano if volcanoes work, so not too big of a worry. In fact, that might be reason enough to switch what I'm researching. So we got a chaos node here. So if I say Armory Fighters Guild, oh, there they are. Okay, well shit. Alright, guys. You could make them. But what it would be better to do is learn Raise Volcano and put it up here. Okay, we need 2 more to go this way, and then 1 for the capital, and we're done with tricksters. And we'll be switching to constructing something else for the heroes to lead. We'll hit a few layers and nodes, and we'll see about war. I would like a boss goblin, a saint, and then a whole bunch of arsonists as one type of army. I want the Mechanican army type as well. I'm thinking of trying out the Knight Archers with these heroes. but they'll need another component in their army. That by itself won't be good enough. Oh, hello. You've got the war bosses already. Neat. Okay, one more. Also make a cheap rabble-rouser army. Chaos Channels has a 66% chance to give the ability to attack flying. We could work hobgoblins with that. Chaos Channeled hobgoblins with a saint and a war boss? Oh no, my scout! I only have 2 left. Yeah, we've explored most of the world. We don't really care what happens to our scouts at this point. Okay, good. Alright, Hobgoblin heading to the island. We'll also need a Hobgoblin to get over there. Man, everywhere I go. This city's population maxing out at 16 is terrible. Let's get the granary in play at least. If I get real lucky. I'll get Aura Halcon, but that's like 1 in a million. I'd be satisfied with coal, though. Coal or iron would be pretty good, but also pretty unlikely. Yeah, but I am pure chaos, so... Yeah, sure, enchant item sounds good. I'll take that. You can wait for that guy to show up. Thing you're gonna do definitely need a barracks, a fighters guild, or Coliseum wouldn't be amiss, but maybe a Coliseum. We'll see what we do from there. Raise volcano in 5 turns. Back on it. I think he's spread over half the map. I'm looking at the map. Hold on, we're gonna pull up a cartographer. This guy might be terrifying. My scouts have been encountering him everywhere. And that's beginning to actually worry me quite a bit. borders can't be everything, can they? Oh shit, where's this? Crap, they're spellcasters. This is bad. I have Blazing March now! Well, let's hope that does something. Ooh. Okay, one is down, but you're gonna throw a spell now. Well, that's a choice. That went well, but that was half my MP. As much as I want Raised Volcano, I'm gonna need some mana crystals. It doesn't look like he... but I can't get into his territory to see exactly where his borders are. But he is... I don't know, I can't tell yet. He just feels like he's everywhere, but maybe it's just a feeling. Maybe it's wrong. Alright. Hadriex. So finally, the units coming out of my capital will be stronger. Well, it doesn't change the plan all that much. Get a volcano. Get the Saints. Crystals. And a lot more cash. Road network is very nearly complete, though. Whoops. Don't do that. I may end up building a couple more buildings in the capital while I wait for that volcano. Or I might just produce the cheapest unit I can. Spearmen. To build up hammers so that once we have the volcano. That might be the play. Guards than this. This will simply not do. It is not sufficient. need those volcanoes. I might even need more of them. I don't know. But I at least need one. Minimum. I definitely don't want to piss the yellow player off, because he could corrupt and volcano all my stuff. And that would be unfortunate. We need to check our cities. Some of them have likely matured enough to get buildings. Let's have a look. This one's ready. Okay, that looks good. Next, this one. Mill dock, all of that stuff. Okay, next. Pox bearers. Certainly would help. Still on the job too. 2 turns. Hey, Akron! It looks like Terra Invicta is leading by a pretty comfortable margin. I seriously doubt that, there'll be a half-dozen votes for, one of the competitors within the next, I don't know, 12 hours. Is the stream having issues for anyone else? Everything looks good on my side. I'm happy whichever one of the 3 wins. They all look good to me. Okay. Yeah, I just checked. Everything looks good here still, so... I thought Mechanicus was in 2nd place last time I peeked. Was I mistaken? I haven't done a formal count yet. I just kind of skimmed it. And as I said, it looked like Terra Invicta had a comfortable lead. Let's see. Yeah, I'll buy you guys a university. Alright, raise volcano. Alright. Huh, interesting, really. I had heard Mechanicus was a much beloved game. Maybe we just don't have any Warhammer fans around here. Well, 40k fans. I know we have a Warhammer fan. Or maybe Terra Invicta's just that good. Who knows? But I do look forward to tomorrow. I've already got Terra Invicta installed, so everything should be working and good to go. I wonder what I should do for a thumbnail. Terra Invicta likes to have a lot of spaceships in their promotional materials. Oh my gosh, you guys have actually built all your things, and you're not producing a ton, but at least there's good money. Alright, what do we do with a city that's completed its work? I suppose they need a convent. I guess they should go for the Sages Guild. Forts. There's a lot of things to build the Colosseum, but if we could get a Warlord's hold, that would be good. Alright, and you can live here. I don't have a hobgoblin for every town, but I can at least put one in you. And... ugh. Ooh, jeez, that's a very dangerous army there. Anything about this? If I don't mind this town's production tanking for a turn, I'm gonna put this here. That'll cause this to attack this stack. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Let's do it. Can you kill my heroes? Go on. Go on. Attack my stack. Leave that city over there alone. Should I have brought one of the spearmen as well? Maybe I should have. I don't know. Come on. I need to know where this stack goes. Does it burn a city, or does it crash into here and potentially kill heroes? Serena's high level. She can cast a good spell. Pact? No. Shit! It went for the city! I only left 2 spearmen in my capital. I left it wide open for you. But no. This is gonna suck. Well, I don't have a lot of great options for you. Woo! You actually brought it down! Well, now the big problem is I have no way to deal with those. They're immune to arrows. Oh. Ooh! I was actually expecting you to attack. Oh, shit, that had one more step than I thought it did. I thought it was gonna stop one step short. Well, shit. My town is ruined. I have to rebuild it again. Shit. Stupid things. Alright. Well, I guess you can, once again, produce a settler! Make a bowman and a trickster. They are. This city has been burned down twice. It's terrible. I'm gonna leave a hobgoblin in it henceforth. Oh, that's the kind of spell you shouldn't give people. You'll have to offer me something better. Sadly, it was my mithril town, too, so that it keeps stopping me up from making some, you know, mithril grade units. So I think what I'm gonna do... I can't get the war boss for a while. I'm gonna leave these two here. You'll all head back there. I'm gonna make this. You're gonna repopulate that. Burning rubble. Okay, how close are you to saints? Not far. Flank is technically unnecessary, but I'll build it anyway. Okay, you're basically ready to go here. We'll just get that war college out of the way first. I could put some rabble rousers in. They're interesting. The rabble rouser's very interesting. These would allow pox bearers. No, I don't have pox bearers? have swamps. Okay, can't make pox bearers locally. That shouldn't matter too much. If we can make them anywhere, they'll be just as good. Oh, I still need to get one over there. The plan is Saint, Poxbearer, Warboss, 3 Arsonists. Should be a virtually unstoppable army with Blazing March backing them. And we can toss on a touch of chaos, which will make them either flying or defensive. Six turns or less. On that side, it's not much longer either. You can judge. It's definitely getting slower the further I get into the game, but usually it's not until I've streamed 2 or 3 times before the slowdown gets intolerable. So, I won't know until I've played it for another week. That said, I don't know, things seem to be going fine. I'll play out this whole game with this tile set, but I don't know, man. I'll see what Arcanus looks like, but I'm probably gonna end up asking to go back to Legacy tile set for myself at least. It just feels alien and weird. Alright, let's see. One of you is gonna live there. One of you needs to get over here and build a road that way. Build a road up to the ferry, and then on the other side of the ferry. That's good. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised Seraphy didn't allow for a, you know, something you can just click on to go through multiple tile sets. It seemed like it would be super easy to implement. 8 turns. Plus however many turns it takes to make these. And on this side, get the Saints in. I think it'll all come together right before we end the stream. We will have the army! The first real army. We'll use to clear out some of the junk around here. And one of the advantages of using the touch of chaos on my men is some of them will be flying. And that means if somebody tries to SWAT my ship, at least some of my units will be able to assist the ship in combat. I think this tile set probably comes from the PlayStation version of Master of Magic. You'd have to ask Sup where he got it from, but I think that's where he took it from. So this would have been an official tile set, actually. A legacy tile set, even. But yeah, I prefer the one I'm used to. I'm just used to it looking that way, you know? Well, nobody can look down on the orcs in Warhammer, because the orcs have already shattered their kneecaps. Alright. Well. 7. So weird to imagine a PlayStation running Master of Magic. 4X games and consoles aren't known for their compatibility. Okay, these guys look like they're plenty badass now. From what I understand, the orcs aren't afraid of anything in 40k. They just love fighting. That's it. That's all they like is combat. They don't understand why other people don't like it. It's the most fun thing ever. And they do all kinds of horrible things that screw over whole planets so that they can get better fights. And half their tech doesn't work. It only works because they think it works, and they don't know that they're psychic. I find them to be a hilarious interpretation of orcs. Yeah, I don't know much about the base. Okay, this is a problem. This is a huge problem. Once again, we can blazing march. But this road right here, this road is bad, bad, bad for me. This will force them to go into one of the puddles. They almost got to the archers anyway. Ow! Oof. Okay. Whew. Now we have more problems. Alright. Don't have a great answer for them. I'll just throw some fire and hope for the best. Use the road. Maybe we're okay. We lost the spear, but that's okay. And we lost another smith, but I mean, you know, we lose those all the time. Who cares? Goblin smithies are constantly exploding. Nothing to worry about. It's their natural state, after all. Alright. Looking very good. Cathedral is under construction. Tree of Knowledge is coming. Touch of Chaos for our new friends. Yeah, defense boost. Yes, they do. They multiply like crazy. They're they outnumber everyone else by a lot. And they don't seem to understand that either. I think everybody else's strategy really should be to figure out more ways to get the orcs to fight each other. That should be the plan. Because there's no beating them. I don't know. I think she'd be one of the factions with the big mech armors. One of the Sisters of Battle or something. I'm not too familiar with the exact details of the different orders. Alright, let's start with the zombies. Yeah. This is good. Still can't afford that. One would expect. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe. I don't usually use chimeras. But maybe, in this case, it might make sense as wasp hunters. Okay, Saint, boss, so only room for one more thing. I am going to include a night goblin in this army. Alright. There's a lot of different colored flags in one spot. The Saints. Tree of Knowledge is coming. I'd like to get a Poxbearer in once I figure out how to make those. The answer isn't swamp, hill, or mountain, or river. So I'm guessing the Poxbearer has to come out of a forest? You'd think it would be a swamp, but I guess it... I don't know. Something. We'll figure it out. Chaos channeled saints. The saints of chaos. Alright, that's basically ready. We never found out what's in here. Let's go take a look. Oh, okay, well, it's pretty much everything. That's fine. Alright, Saints. And we're gonna get the big bosses. This is all coming together. Heavy orc biker. There's the Tree of Knowledge. Here we can just grab a bunch of random spells. Okay, you guys finally did it! You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep making these. Every town needs one. A healer that flies and shoots. It protects from a variety of stuff. And they even have adamant, which is nice. Though admittedly it might be good to get a Rax in. I guess it's not strictly necessary. Okay. Should be defense, right? No! Wait, yes, defense. Okay, good. That makes them quite a bit more resilient. 2 fire giants and 5 gargoyles. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Alright. I need to cast Tree of Knowledge, but I kind of want to put Fiery Fury on these guys. Let's get at least 1 Fiery Fury in. I'll let you guys slap down a few buildings while you wait. This is just a very good unit. Very strong. I'll let you stay here. Yeah, they can build a few things there, that's fine. So, a saint in every town. Could you imagine? Yep, and defense is great. I really like them to have defense because I want my medics not to just die. I consider that important, actually. I see. Wish I could do that. Oh well. My best trick is currently Blazing March. But if I could start getting some nodes and stuff, well... Maybe the Poxbearer needed Nightshade. That could be it. What's that? More trouble. I don't know where you're going, but I actually think I can handle that one. I'm gonna go for Tree of Knowledge now. And I'm going to go through my remaining cities. Yeah, I can do that after the stream. For now, let's pass a turn. So what I'm going to do is, after the stream, I'll go through all the cities and look at all their buildings and everything, because that'll just take some time and be tedious. Yeah. A Saint is $5 a turn. It's a very expensive unit, but it really will add a lot to the city defenses. And I probably just need to output a crap ton of junk units into the cities. Even if it was just spearmen, it would go a long way. Both in taxes and in combat protection. contemplating just setting a whole bunch of my cities to producing bowmen as a no-maintenance option, and they won't have adamant or anything, but they'll just be present. The voting technically ends anytime I feel like it, but I'll be tallying it up when I get up in the morning. So, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours from now, I'll count. Okay, we're gonna need... Which town is this? Ooh, I hope I don't lose this one. This one's been building up all game. Take a bite. We've won. We've won! But we will need a new bowman after this. Where'd they go? They just disappeared. What a mystery. Oh, I lost our library. Which kind of held up all the things you wanted to produce, didn't it? Huh. Go get a Colosseum going. Alright. Just 4 turns away from being able to make our goblin super boss. Let's see if we can screw everything up over here. Did we lose a hero yet? Not yet. Heal! Heal! Got that one through. Alright. Blazing March. Not quite as hard-hitting as I would have liked, but okay. That didn't quite do the job either. Alright, the insane power of budding. This absurdity. Check out those jets of fire coming out. Sprite working Warlords is so cool. Yep, alright, we lost one hero. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So, the buds remain flying. Yes. Oh well. Alright. And in exchange, we got some mana crystals. Woo. Okay. I will need to summon a guardian spirit after this. And I'll need to put a guard here. And we're gonna do our last turn! Oh, I'm not too broken up about Bishan. I mean, yeah, he was giving me money and all, but... Serena would have been the bigger loss. We have a good amount in the bank now. Awesome, alright, that's rebuilding. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, he lives there now. Hopefully I'll remember next time. You guys are gonna go fight zombies over there. That is within 3 turns of finishing. Alright. And I'll have some various things I need to do all over the place. So, the goblins have got themselves pretty well established at this point. Well, everyone's playing goblins. It's the Goblin Wars, but my goblins... Tlaloc, although he's been a pain to me, and he is kind of stretched in weird places, seems to have largely been beaten by the neutrals already. I'll still give him further beatings later, but we'll get to that when we get to it. A lot of neutral stuff down here. I have 2 friends. Alright, let's do a trading spree. We've got Tree of Knowledge. Let's trade to everyone. For any old trash they'll give me. The fact I can trade the same spell multiple times means even if I get junk for it, I'm still getting lots of junk. Fortunately, nobody else has anything good. What a shame. It's the problem with being monocolor. There's a lot less trading opportunities. And whatever they trade you is something you would have eventually learned anyway. Okay. Cool. By coincidence, our golden mana crystals are almost equal. Alright, anyway! Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.